In our previous video, on our way to San Felipe, we saw a sign that read, "Welcome to the route of cheese and wine," and decided that would be our next experience. So we are going wine tasting with dogs. My name is Freedom, and I travel with my dogs Pooperhead and Monkey. In this pic, Pooperhead is on the left and Monkey is on the right. Please watch this video to the end, where we are going to give you some important secret tips while visiting the wine region. In order to keep these informative videos coming, please like and subscribe. It helps us so much. We did some research before making the trip. The name of the wine region is Valle de Guadalupe. It's about an hour and 15-minute drive south of San Diego, California, or a 30-minute drive northeast of Ensenada. The drive was easy and the roads were good. There were a few winding turns, but nothing to make your pet sick. After you arrive in the town of Guadalupe, you are just getting started. There are over 150 wineries in this region. They hold an annual wine harvest festival every August, except obviously in 2020 because of COVID. We weren't sure where we were going before I left, so I downloaded a map and called a few wineries to see who accepted pets. We picked a winery and decided to get recommendations from there. Our first winery was Vinos du Bacano. The dogs got to check things out. The wineries here have pricing tiers for tasting, and I picked the highest to sample the best wines. It was 450 pesos, about $23 for 4 wines. Comparatively, that's more expensive than Napa Valley. The dogs got to go inside, and they even made a new friend with the house dog named Weta. It was a boy. Pooperhead was more interested in the wine than the dogs. We asked for recommendations and headed over to our second winery of the day, Baron Balche. Once you leave the downtown area, it's almost all dirt roads to the wineries. The dogs really liked this place too. There was lots of smells of previous pets and small animals for them to chase. I had one tasting of 4 wines here. We took a walk in the vineyards and got a recommendation for another winery. We headed over to Quinta Montasterio. The dogs liked this place too, but weren't allowed inside. It had a very nice outdoor area for tasting and some unique artwork. I went inside for some tastings. This place was not as busy as the others. I took the dogs out to the vineyards and gave them an education in wine grapes. We got a recommendation for another winery and went out for some food. The best part of Valle de Guadalupe is the food. It's a Mexican culinary oasis of regional cuisine. They have some fantastic chefs here.
¿Lo viste?
They have amazing lodging in the valley. Let's take a few minutes and look at some. We tried to go to one last winery, believing they were open until 8 p.m. Unfortunately, they closed at 7, and we arrived after that. All the wineries here have varying hours. Make sure you keep track of that when planning your day. Here's my final thoughts on Valle de Guadalupe. For many years, I owned a wine brokerage, and although I'm not a sommelier, I have a good palate. I realized we only visited 3 of over 150 wineries available, but I have tasted many of the valley's wines through retailers. If you are a wino like me, you will not find the Guadalupe wines very impressive. While I would label them decent, I would not call them good. And they are relatively expensive. Don't get me wrong, Valle de Guadalupe is a fun place with fantastic wineries, beautiful views, and amazing chefs. I'm not trying to be negative. I'm a positive person, but I have to be honest for all of you. And yes, I recommend Valle de Guadalupe for a fun and amazing experience. Thank you for watching our video. Because you watched until the end, here are 2 secret tips while vacationing in Valle de Guadalupe. Tip number 1, places not to eat. For lunch, we were in a hurry, so we stopped for some carnitas tacos at Carnitas del Carmen. These were expensive and terrible. I mean really bad. Don't eat here. For dinner, we stopped at an Argentinian steakhouse called Chamayo. It was empty, so we ordered water while we looked at the menu. It was $200 for a steak. That's a ridiculous price anywhere in the world, much less Mexico. Think Ruth's, Chris, or Mastro's for a fraction of the price. Tip number 2, quality wine. If you are a wino like me and want better wine, there is a wine region about an hour drive south of Ensenada, which has better wines. The town of Santo Tomas is located there. Although Santo Tomas is the oldest winery in Mexico, they do not have good wines. But all of their neighbors do. I think the terroir is better than Valle de Guadalupe. I believe we gave you some very useful information here. If you have not already, please like and subscribe. If you would like to help support our channel, we have a link to our Patreon page in the banner and in the description below. By helping us on Patreon for as little as $1 per month, we have unseen footage for most of our YouTube videos, extra secret tips, and special phone numbers for private lodging to help you save time and money. Thank you for watching and enjoy wine tasting. Happy travels!